My fault, good. This shit too fucking delayed, bro. Nigga been past the ball. Like, yo, what? I get a rebound, nigga take shit out my hand? Shit don't make no sense.
Fuck that ass. bringing you in-game updates, gaming tips,
and most importantly, we're here to showcase and connect with you, the 2K community.
In fact, we're tipping off the season from our annual Community Day. They're checking out the game for the first time, and we can't wait to see what you do in 2K26.
And there is so much to do, so let's get started with what's new in my career.
The wait is over. Welcome to my career in NBA 2K26. All of your favorite modes are only steps away in a brand new city. Let's take a look.
The legends of NBA 2K are immortalized in the new city, and the top 10 players will be displayed for the whole world to see each season.
Current leaders will be recognized all year round on the leaderboards. There's already an open slot for NBA 2K26, so will it be your gamer tag immortalized in NBA 2K history? Bring up your map anytime to check out all the points of interest. Let's take a look at some new features in my career.
There's a brand new way to prove that your friends are better than everyone else's. Welcome to Crews.
This feature is huge. Join a crew of 3 to up to 50. That's right, 50 friends. Join on a public crew or create your own. And win games to cheer up and earn rewards and run together.
Battle to become the top crew for every season of NBA 2K26. Visit the Crews menus to create a crew, view, or send current invitations.
Watch TV, play weekly challenges, and win games to level up as a crew.
Unlock crew perks such as rep and PC multipliers, crew branded clothing, exclusive emotes, cat breakers, and unlimited boosts.
Compete to be one of these top crews and become eligible to compete in seasonal crew battles and be crowned season champion. Can you run the table and make the board in every season of NBA 2K26? We'll see.
Step into the center of the warp to be in a new special park every season.
Season 1's courts are surrounded by a peaceful natural park, so get comfortable and find your green zone surrounded by this chill game environment.
One more thing for now, let's talk player recognition.
NBA 2K26 will recognize and celebrate its top players in ways never seen before.
You might find yourself on city buildings for leading in individual wins, stats, or rep. Become one of the best players, and everyone in the city will know. It won't be easy. Build your dynasty, assemble your crew, and compete and be one of the true legends in my career.
While you're out there getting games, my team from the Phoenix will be bringing in elevated energy to your game.
Greg Anthony, Kevin Harlan, and Stan Van Gundy bringing in the commentary and reactions to NBA 2K26's My Team.
It's like he just keeps going up and up.
Just one of so many new features in store for you and My Team this year.
And we are here with My Team principal producer, John Smith. Welcome back to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm so excited to talk about My Team.
I'm excited too because for the first time ever,
Anytime you dancing and shit, I might start reading bitches.
That's right, Chris. WNBA player cards have come to My Team, and now you can create the ultimate dream lineup that you could ever think of any basketball player.
Love that.
Wait, NBA players and WNBA players?
Together, on the court, in the same lineup, playing with each other and against each other.
With so many available cards, how do new players come into My Team this year in NBA 2K26?
Just like last year, you're going to come in and you're going to select new free agent players from the current and past NBA and WNBA to start off your My Team. Then you're going to pick up a Pink Diamond rated legend player to add to your team. And we got Lisa Leslie in there along with NBA grades and WNBA grades. It is such a great way to start your My Team with some of the best who have ever played in either league. We have the entire WNBA, we have the entire NBA, we have historic players for both leagues. You can truly build the ultimate dream lineup from both leagues. And from the start, we have a bunch of WNBA rewards that you can earn. At level 1, we have the trendsetter Kelsey Plum card. At level 25 in Season 1, we have a Pink Diamond Asia Wilson. You can get a Diamond Satu Sabali from WNBA Domination. And also you can get Pink Diamond Chelsea Gray for collecting the entire WNBA Series 1 collection.
Speaking of getting started, Triple Threat Park was a huge hit last year in NBA 2K25. What's that looking like this year?
So 2K15 Sunset Beach is back in my team. We've expanded out beyond the normal park. On the boardwalk by the beach, we have a new 3v3 court for you to compete on. And then up on the street, we have 2 half-court 2v2 courts. 2v2 half-court is coming to my team for the first time ever. And again, you can play in these park-style games with NBA or WNBA player cards and take it to the park.
All right, this sounds sick. So we have a new environment. Triple Threat Park is back. You can get started in My Team mode, or if you're in the city, you can get started right there at Triple Threat Park, correct?
Correct. Going from the city, you go to the Triple Threat Park store, and you come right into My Team. You pick your free agent cards, and you jump right into Triple Threat Park. But that's not the only new thing that we got going on for...
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
All
there
right.
was one other mode. I think I hit you up about 50 times over the summer. Do you want to talk about the return of All-Star Team-Up in My Team mode, John?
We have been waiting to introduce 5v5 co-op into My Team for a long time, and we have finally found the perfect vehicle to do it. All-Star Team-Up is back, and it is in My Team. You pick your favorite player card, NBA or WNBA player card. You fill out your lineup, and you go and compete in quick, fast-paced, 5-on-5 co-op rec-style games. This has been one of the most fun play-testing summers for me. Jumping in and playing with 10 real people in a full 5v5 game with our My Team cards. This is a little bit different from the All-Star Team of old. It's My Team, we're keeping things fast-paced, and we like to reward a lot in My Team. So these are 2 6-minute halves. You're gonna be getting through games fast, but we reward you for sticking together with your squad. Get 5 wins with your squad. It doesn't need to be a win streak, and all of you are getting a reward together. From a mode perspective, All-Star Team Up is one of the most exciting, but also one of the most requested features coming into NBA 2K26.
Well, thank you, because now I'm going to be playing nothing else. So thank you for that, John.
You're very welcome, Chris. I'm looking forward to play with you.
For sure. So it sounds like there is a lot to play, but let's talk about the competitive side of My Team. Let's talk about updates to King of the Court this year in NBA 2K26.
King of the Court presented by AT&T, $10,000 up for grabs every single weekend this year.
Are you talking about real dinero?
Cash money. This year, we've expanded the weekend. It's not just a 4-hour session on Saturday. You have Friday to Sunday to post your 4 best games. The player who gets the 4 best games reach the top of the leaderboard. You are taking home $10,000. I am just so excited for competitive My Team to get this big cash prize back.
So this is every single weekend in King of the Court.
Starting September 12th. Every weekend throughout the year of 2K26. Since you can win multiple times, we are expecting the best in My Team to come out, but at the same time, it's available for almost anyone to jump in. Earn some rep each week, jump in, do your best, and there are still rewards, even just for participating, getting 3 games in each weekend.
I love that. Unfortunately, you're not eligible. I know you've been practicing a lot, but it's not going to happen for you.
I'm
Neither
trying
am
to
I.
get that cash
No vote of
prize.
confidence for you.
Well, everything we talked about is awesome. I know I can't win, but you'll definitely see me out there for King of the Court. Thank you so much, John. We still have so much more to talk about for what's new in NBA 2K26 and My Team, so stay tuned.
I'm Charlie Boswick, and you're watching 2K TV.
My first destination when I first start off is park, obviously to just get the feel of the game. But after like a few games, I'll go to Pro-Am because that's really what I like to do.
The first thing when I get my hands on NBA 2K26 is go straight to the park and make my point guard.
My day one build's always pretty much the same in every 2K. I usually start off with like a power forward that can shoot and mostly defend and rebound, kind of like a 3-and-D, but like a bigger for rebounding and stuff.
I play a lot of lock, but I also love to get on the rim, so I might make a defensive lock that can slash, because the dunk meter is actually, it's vital this year.
I got to make my 99 3-ball build. That's going to be the first one that I do. I'm going to shoot that hard and, of course, try to add some finishing to it with the way the finishing is back to 24 and the meter dunk going back to the way it was from also 22. So I guess a lot of things I got to try, but that'll be the first.
Pretty much the start of every year, I play with some of my hometown friends, whether that's in the park, the rec, more like casual modes that we're just like having fun, kind of like testing stuff out. So that's typically what I do every year, and I'm definitely going to do the same this year.
For my guard, I'm definitely going to prioritize my ball handling a lot more and also my speed, because I feel like if you're locked, if you're going against a lock that's faster than you, you can definitely tell the difference. You're definitely going to struggle a lot more to score if you're going against a faster opponent.
When it comes to my build, you know I always got to make a lock the first time. I got to make sure that nobody has fun day one on defense when I'm on the court. So I can't wait to, with the changes this year, to really get into there and make some of you guys' lives miserable on the defensive side.
We're here with gameplay director Mike Wang to talk about what's new in NBA 2K26. Welcome back to NBA 2K TV. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me back. It's
We
great to see you
found
guys
you.
again.
We found you. It's that time of year where we found Mike Wang. All right, Mike.
My week of out of hiding?
Your weekend out of hiding. There it is.
Yeah.
All right, let's talk broad strokes. What's new with the game? What are some of the biggest highlights, both offensively and defensively in 2K26?
Oh, wow. There's so much that went into the game this year, so it's hard to narrow down exactly what the big highlights are. But like for me, probably one of the biggest things is that the game's faster. It's just more fun. We spent a lot of time making the game more skill-based, so there's a lot more just, it feels like more of a competitive title than it has been in the past. And another big one is motion engine. It's a brand new motion engine this year. Moving around on defense and off-ball offense feels great. Yeah, just a lot of good things on both sides of the floor.
So you think that the true gamer will love NBA 2K26. What about casuals?
Absolutely. Well, you know, we never forget about the casuals. But I wanted to say, like, it was a focus for us to make sure that everyone was on the same playing field. So things like the shot timing and layup timing profiles, where you could kind of customize how the game experience was, those are all gone. So now everyone's playing on the same playing field, and I think that's good for both casuals and for competitive gamers. But we wanted to make sure that, especially on lower difficulty levels, on like pro and the earlier levels that you're starting off, and even in some, you know, in the park and in the rec, those environments, that anyone can pick up and play the game and be successful.
Some of the feedback that I found from 25 was two things. It was game speed. People want to see an increased game speed. So how much faster is NBA 2K26? The second thing was also the shooting. There was a lot of feedback on shooting. So how did that go into NBA 2K26 and how you guys adjusted things?
Yeah, those are two big things we hit hard this year. So it's a 10% speed up in game speed, which doesn't sound like a lot. But when you actually get your hands on the sticks, it feels fast. And with shooting, like I said before, we got rid of the shot timing profiles. We also went back to a true green or miss system. And this is the first year we actually have like no RNG in shooting. It's literally, there's a green window, and if you can hit it, you'll make the shot. If you miss it, you miss the shot. And it's like that on All-Star and above. So, you know, even in the park and the rec, it's the same way. But yeah, we really wanted to emphasize skill-based gameplay and making sure that the user had total control of the outcomes of what happened on offense.
So for new players that come in, want to learn the game, and they jump into Learn 2K, what's new in that mode?
Yeah, so there's all the controls are there. So just so people who don't know what it is, you can go in there and you can learn all the basic stuff. So how to move, how to shoot, how to dribble, how to pass. But once you get past the basic tutorials, there's also now an intermediate one. So last year we went from basic straight to like advanced, and we kind of missed that middle section. So this year, I think it's a good stepping stone before you start getting into all these advanced controls and all these different things you can do. The intermediate is a good place to kind of learn that next level of 2K.
One of the things I really like about the gameplay this year is the defense. I think with the increased game speed, it's really important to get those feet moving and staying in front of your man. So what are some of the improvements you guys made to the defensive side of the ball to stop some of these really great offensive players out there?
Yeah, and it's like you're saying, we spent a lot of time on offense to make sure that dribbling and shooting was pretty OP. So the goal this year, and I was telling some of the guys offline, is that we really wanted to make all builds OP. That's the thing. So if you're a lock, you're going to be an OP lock that can stop anybody. So it kind of permeates everywhere, but it starts with the new motion engine. So movement on defense, on-ball defender, moving and planting, cutting, it all feels so much better. Hands up is a much more reliable mechanic. The shot contest system has been refined to make more sense. So that's much improved. And interior defense as well is a big one. There's a lot more contact in the paint. So yeah, there's a lot of tools as a defender this year to be able to stop this kind of OP offense that we have going on in 2K26.
I know that this isn't going to be pertinent to my co-host to my left, but is there anything new in passing this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff in passing. We've improved lob passing, which is just a simple thing, but sometimes when you're throwing a lob and it's too slow and it's easy to pick off, that's no good. So if there's a cutting teammate, we have this thing now called auto lob passing, or if you just press the regular pass button, it'll contextually throw the right pass, and sometimes it'll lob it over the defense and make it, give you an easy conversion for layups and dunks. Especially features you can turn off if you want total control over your pass types. Another new control is wrap passing. So this is one that came up in the community. Sometimes I would get complaints that you'd be passing to your teammate in the corner and you might hit a guy in the back or hit him in the head.
Right.
And just little things like that. So we give you the control now. If you double tap the bounce pass button, you can throw a wrap. So you can choose to wrap around the defenders and get passes off that way.
I know you didn't hear anything he just said about passing, but
I didn't, because usually I'm getting the ball passed to me and then I'm getting into my rhythm shot. So let's talk about rhythm shooting. What are the improvements to it in 2K26?
Yeah, so rhythm shooting was probably my favorite improvement in 2K25, and it's carried over to 2K26, but it's changed quite a bit actually. This year, we're measuring tempo as the primary factor for making shots. And so what that means is you have to move the stick from down to up, or actually any direction, to the opposite direction at a certain speed. So every player's got a signature speed. So, a guy like Jokic is going to be a little more deliberate, where you kind of slowly push it. Steph's is a little faster, it was a little quicker. But the idea here is that we wanted to kind of decouple, this idea of I had to time everything perfectly to make shots. With rhythm shooting, it's more about that tempo. So you can kind of shoot early or late. So if, let's say you're closing on me and I'm shooting and I want to get the shot off, I can start my push earlier and get my shot off quicker, but as long as I can master my tempo and get that speed correct, I can still knock down the shot.
One of the things I really enjoyed reading about was the quick shoot mechanic. So dive into that a little bit more. How does this work?
Yeah, so this is a great tool for catch and shoot shooters. So if you're sitting in the corner, like some people love to do, if you hold down the left trigger as the ball's being passed to you, when you shoot, you skip the whole dip and the whole compression of your shot, and you go right into your shooting motion.
I like that. Little nuances in gameplay. Well, there it is. I can't wait to get on the sticks right now and go play some.
thanks so much for joining us on 2K TV. Success on the court means trying to be the best, and in NBA 2K26, you'll be able to boost your skill points with Cap Breakers and choose a gameplay style to master in My Career. Open the My Career menu and select the Progression tab to see your 5 options.
For each build you make, you can go all in on one of 5 specific areas to sharpen your skills.
Your choice is permanent with each build, so think carefully.
You'll find permanent boosts, including Badge Plus 2 upgrades and Cap Breakers.
Boost your rep to earn even more Cap Breakers and open your path to be better than the rest.
Hey guys, this is Span 101 and you're watching NBA 2K TV.
I'm most excited about the movement. It feels way more responsive, way quicker. I think we're really just going to have a good time having a bunch of dynamic gameplay based on the movement.
I'm obsessed with the game speed because we haven't had a fast 2K since 22, and it's one of those things where it picks up the pace.
Going into the lane, getting all these new animations where, typically you're only going up for a dunk or layup, but actually in this game it seems like you're able to kind of do like both in midair, which is kind of cool. So I think just the fluidity and how dynamic the gameplay has been fun.
I feel like you're in more control with the ball handling this year. You can cancel out of moves, you can momentum again. So like little things like that where I feel like the dribbling community is going to be really happy.
When you go into a Euro, you can actually kind of like slow down, and it's awesome.
Bigger builds are moving much better and much fluently. That's something I love to see. Like I was playing on Devin Booker, SGA, KD, and they can actually like explode off some moves and get open. So that's a nice change to see.
I like the jump shots. The jump shots, you can definitely green every shot. I feel like if you time perfectly. I also like the rhythm shot as well. A few other teammates were rhythm shooting, and they also shot consistent. So one of my favorite things is definitely the shooting.
One thing that surprised me so far was the profiles being removed, because it was just introduced. Now it's based off what what it is that you create with your jump shot creator, what layups you're using. And now it's all on you. It's all on your skill gap that you create for yourself.
2K26 is definitely looking to be a great year. So Danny, Chris, everybody, it's going down when it comes to the 5v5 and 2K TV. I'm ready this year, and I don't think you guys are going to want to see me.
If you're new to NBA 2K TV, you're going to love 2K TV Interactive. You're going to see questions and polls pop up on your screen, and if you answer them correctly, you're going to be able to earn some VC, and this is also how you vote on top plays.
Yep, top plays are back, and this is where your top plays can earn you community recognition and potentially a whole lot of VC. Here's how it works.
We want to feature your top plays of NBA 2K26.
Show us the unlikely assists, the clutch plays, dagger baskets, breathtaking blocks, and most ferocious finishes.
We're on the lookout. Post your best plays on social media in high definition. Include your gamer tag and the hashtag 2KTVWow.
Your votes determine the winner of each vote on the journey to awarding 1 million VC to Top Play of the Year.
Show us your very best, and you might see them right here on 2K TV.
Your first top plays vote will be live right here, September 19th, so make sure to send in your best plays and check back soon.
And we'll leave you with a look at what we've been up to over the summer, and we have new content coming for you September 12th.
Until then, welcome to NBA 2K26.
Summer League NBA 2K26. No.
You don't know me from 2K?
Yeah, I do.
How many builds do you have?
I got 3 builds. I got a big, I got a point guard and a shooter guard.
Team USA, who's your favorite player?
Gotta do Ant-Man, huh? He's the best.
You guys ready for 2K26?
Yeah.
What modes do you play?
I like to rebuild the Lakers in my GM. Well, it used to be called my GM, but now it's my NBA. I go Steph Curry at the 1. I go Luka Doncic at the 2. I probably go LeBron James at the 3. Anthony Davis at the 4. And Nikola Jokic at the 5.
I feel like you're a terrible GM because how would you have the cap space for that?
Would you rather hit a game-winning shot or get a game-winning stop?
Defense wins championships, so game-winning stop, because you could be like, have a Mike Green call where it's like, blocked by James,
blocked by Morgan.
Not the same. Who's down 4? Who's down 4?
I am.
What's your strategy?
Winning.
I just gotta take him to the hole. This is 2K26 Summer League.
You're watching NBA 2K TV.